All right, so we got employee versus entrepreneurial mindset. This will be very, very interesting. I just want to see the conversation. Hopefully Ish is in here. Okay, Ish is in here. Okay, bet.
You got something good in here.
I feel Ish is my favorite person on this podcast. X.
How hard is it to be an employee with an entrepreneur or independent mindset or attitude? Again.
How hard is it to be an employee with an entrepreneurial mindset? That's easy. I don't think it's hard at all. But all right, I'll let them go. I'll let them go.
How hard is it to be an employee with an entrepreneur or independent mindset?
That's easy.
/ attitude.
That's easy.
That's y'all.
For me,
All right, I'm giving my take first. I don't give a fuck. I'm giving my take first. Bro, that's easy. That's easy. All what it is I'm using this job to fund my entrepreneurial journey. Point blank period. Point blank period. I am using this job to fund my entrepreneurial journey. That is it. That's all what it means to me. I am using this to fund my business. It's that simple. It is not hard. It's not hard. Now, it does depend on the job, right? Because if you're working at a warehouse and you busting your ass just to make $15, now you probably are going to think this is some bullshit. I could do something way, way less that requires way less effort and get paid the same amount, right? Or you have a shitty manager and you have to deal with it because you need this job to do what you need to do, right? Like there's certain instances where you're so pissed that you have to be here because you got to deal with bullshit, with employees or coworkers, customers, whatever. But I think for the most part, bro, I think you simply value that job because it funds your business and that's it, period.
I don't have that mindset attitude. I am employee guy. I've been an employee. I say all the time. I be getting in arguments with people. Yo, you a worker up there at the Joe Budden podcast. You don't, nigga. I never wanted to own this. This is Joe shit. I'll do my own thing, but some people are okay with.
I think the doing your own thing speaks to the entrepreneurial side.
Yeah, but it's not. Some people can't work for other people.
Well, that's the conversation.
I think that's bullshit because, honestly, bro, because I think people sacrifice not wanting to work for anybody as being lazy. I think it's just an excuse to be lazy. Oh, we could get so into this. Because if you really want to be solidified in the independent entrepreneur space, you will do what you have to do to remain there. Because every entrepreneur knows that it can fail, right? So you're going to do what you need to do to make sure it doesn't. And so for you to, and remember, most jobs are not hard to do. Most jobs don't have crazy restrictions or anything like that. So we're really not talking about anything. Like for me, for example, nigga, I drive Uber and that is it. I do that for 6 hours and I'm here doing my YouTube shit. I mean, I do got school too, but still, like, this shit is not hard. It's not hard, right? Now, of course, some people want to just work somewhere. Same thing. You work, let's say 8 hours somewhere. The rest of the time you do your business shit. It is so effing simple. And I think it's bullshit for people to say, oh, I can never work for anybody. I'd rather do it. It's dumb. Once and more than likely, you have a client-based business, right? More than likely. Your new boss is your fucking customers. Oh, you didn't think about that, did you? See, motherfuckers be thinking y'all can control all the time and all of that. Yeah, to a point, you can control what you want to do. You still got to pander to the masses, right? On how they operate. Because most of everybody is at work from 9 to 5. Everyone is willing to spend far more money on the weekends. You still got to pander to the masses. So you just have a new boss. All right. You still got to pander to something. So let's not get it fucked up. Just because you don't have a supervisor or a team lead or a manager CEO, even though you don't have that type of person to tell you what to do, now you still have another set. Now you have multiple bosses, basically. You got multiple bosses. All right, let me go. All right, I'll let them go.
Yeah,
Well, that's what his question is. So let me lead off with answering him because fuck Ice talking about.
Refresh.
And Ice, huh? I got you. This question says, how hard is it to be an employee with an entrepreneur or independent mindset / attitude? I don't think it's too hard.
I don't think so either.
As an entrepreneur, you're gonna need to be an employee at some point to get where you're going. You can't just entrepreneur your way to the top.
Yeah,
you can, but it's harder.
You can.
Also, there's a couple things. One, depending on what your field is, you can be learning from the people that you're working for. And applying that, and maybe even using some resources and plugs from the people that you work for towards your entrepreneurial goals. Number two, you can use the funds for sure.
What did I say? Thank you. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Thank you.
The job to fund your entrepreneurial goals. You got to, as an entrepreneur, you got to start with something.
And you might even meet some people at the job that's going to help you with your entrepreneurial shit.
Agreed.
It's not related, even if it's an unrelated field.
Agreed.
Huh?
I disagree.
Whoa. No. What is he disagreeing with? Okay, bet.
I think once you get an entrepreneurial mindset, it's hard for you to work for somebody else, independent. Like just that be your own job. I think that.
Hold on. Go back. Bro, my damn headset.
An entrepreneurial mindset, it's hard for you to work for somebody else, independent. Like just that be your own job. I think that, to your point, when you coming up working under somebody, you don't have an entrepreneurial mindset yet. Once you get there, I think it's hard to work for somebody else.
What? Ish, you lost me. You lost me, bro. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Like, some people would say, like I said, for example, Uber is a contractor job, right? So you technically do work on your own. I literally can say that I'm going to work this time from this time. I can do that. Right? The only constraint is that I only can do 12 hours a day. Or no. If I spend 12 hours, right, I only can do 12 hours and then I gotta take a 6-hour break and then I can do 12 hours again. Some people might say, like, bro, like you're on your shit. But I don't own the platform. Right? Like, I need Uber. If Uber cuts me off, I'm cooked. I'm gonna have to go to somewhere else, right? So someone that has the entrepreneur mindset, they have to understand that you have to sometimes so okay, let's do it like this. If you could work for LeBron James, now you got a business going on. That business is doing decent, right? Let's just say your business is making $100,000 a year, right? But LeBron James offers you a position to do something, and he's paying you $300K. Are you telling me you're not going to take that job, even though you're doing well by yourself? You're doing pretty good by yourself, right? But are you telling me that you're not going to take that job, use that money to fund even more money into your business? Why would you not do that? Now, I think in certain circumstances, now, if LeBron's an asshole and he's shitting on you every chance he gets, and, you know, he got you doing some bullshit, he's not making you feel valued and all, now that's a whole different thing. But I think someone that's a real business person can be Michael Jordan in one area, but be Scottie Pippen in another area. I think you should be able, I think a real business person is able to do that. Hands down. Like, I have so much, I'm sure Ish got some shit on his own. And I have very high respect for him, even though he works for the Joe Budden podcast. Or I don't know, maybe he's just a guest. I don't know. But let's just say if he did, I have a lot of respect for Ish because of the things that he says, right? And I'm very certain that he has shit on his own, right? That he operates by himself.
You do it.
Yeah, but I'm an entrepreneur still. I didn't just stop doing what I was doing and only work here.
It's no, bro. No, bro, no. No, bro. No. I think he's like mixing this up. I don't think no. When someone has your entrepreneur mindset, they're not leaving what they're working on. It's like a baby. When you have a business, it's like a baby. Like, bro, I had this YouTube channel for, oh my God, bro, since I was in high school, and I've been back and forth, because it's like a baby to me. It's a baby, and it's still there, and it still exists. I still have prior history. I still have memories. It's hard to just walk away entirely from it and never look at it ever again in life.
I don't think that in the question implied that you had to stop doing that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know.
Like, I know, I got 2 family members who cannot work for nobody.
Yeah.
Like they literally be fucked up because they can't work for nobody.
Most drug dealers, they can't go work for nobody.
Oh my God. Are you Ish, that's a crazy example. That is insane. That's an insane example. That's a crazy example.
Like somebody that started hustling like early, you might have been hustling in your teenage years. Mm-hmm. I think it's really, really hard for them to go work for somebody else. I've seen people do it.
How do we get there? Wait a minute. Why are we talking about someone that's doing some illegal work? Yeah, that's a whole different thing. And then that's survival type of standpoint. How do we even get here? How do we get here? I don't even think they count. I don't think they count. I don't, because that's a legal thing that we can't incorporate that in this conversation.
They're forcing themselves to do it so that they don't go to jail.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But they don't necessarily.
But you see how this doesn't really, no, bro. This is a whole outlier situation because it's illegal. This is illegal. This is illegal. This is not, no.
Necessarily wanted. They looking for the pivot where they can go start their own shit.
I don't want our examples to be the drug dealers.
No.
Because I'm confused. You're losing me.
I was just giving an example.
Those people are willing to break the law, right?
Yeah, that's a whole different. That's a whole different thing.
The entrepreneur that needs to raise capital to get his shit going.
Yes.
Raise that money then.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If not, take a job.
Yes.
That would be the way.
But that's the way. But again, you're not staying there. You won't use it as a means to.
Oh, we can't. Bro, come on, bro. Now, come on, bro. Why are we bringing up drugs? Why are we bringing this up? Bro, come on, bro. What is this, bro?
To an end. I'm going to get enough money. The second that I got enough money.
Yeah, I don't think we understand the question the same.
Okay. Bro, why are we talking? Oh, my goodness.
Okay. And how I'm taking it is the job is the pit stop. He don't sound like, how am I here forever?
See, what it sounds like to me.
He just sound like, how tough is it to work for anybody when your mindset is this?
I think
that don't tell me he want to stay there. That tell me, I'm doing this, but my mind is somewhere else.
I think that very directly as there's a bunch of people up here that got a bunch of shit going on out here, yet we work for someone here. How does that feel? And to me, I think
you niggas is lit on the entrepreneur side of things.
That's why I'm so confused. Like, what is Ish talking about? Like, why do we bring up drugs?
That shit is old school, Ice, what you saying. Like, you are an entrepreneur.
I know, but what I'm, like, again, to his question, what I took from it, because again, maybe it's the people that I talk to that can't work for nobody, it's like, it's almost like he's struggling with it.
Yeah.
And the question is like, damn, I'm doing this. How do you do this when I'm really an entrepreneur, independent mindset? This is hard for me.
Bro, I swear to God, I'm so serious. There's, like I said, unless like you are like, you're an influencer or like it's gotta be something that you have to really think very highly of yourself to do or something. I don't know. But like my nigga, like, because most businesses is client based. So like I don't see where you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think if you're an artist, maybe an athlete, maybe. But even that, like, once you make it to the NFL or once you make it to the NBA, once you make it to PGA, like, bro, you're set. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm so confused. But they're actually employees, so never mind.
That's what it sounds like he's saying.
Most times when
but like it's like, bro, you gonna tell me like basketball, right? They're employees. They work for the NBA. And you don't like, bro, they're still doing entrepreneurship. Like, I'm so confused. Like, this is not a hard thing.
I don't subscribe. I don't relate to that.
It's been a lack of maturity from the person that can't be working for someone and again using that money or whatever and hustling on the side or vice versa. Like, it's okay.
And I think that today, the entrepreneur today might spread the wrong message of, yo, I'm an entrepreneur. This is how I did it from my home without anyone, me and my wife. Like, I think that be the message today. Sometimes you work somewhere and learn how to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
Remember,
I agree.
Jadakiss Pops. Remember he was saying how he worked for the coffee. He learned the business and then was able to go on and do it.
I don't think
like,
you could really...
People don't really be trying to do... Some people don't want to work for the company to learn.
But like I said, I agree with, what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, bro, it's a lack of maturity. Like, bro, like, you're just not really about your shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, of course. Now, like, obviously, like, if you're Joe Budden, why the fuck would you ever need to work for somebody? You get what I'm saying? Or, like, but understand, LeBron James is a billionaire and he still works for the NBA. Like, what do we, like, it's like, I just don't understand. Like, dog, it's one part of your life. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying?
And a lot of these young people, that's their thing. Like, yo, I don't want to work for nobody. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. I think it's a bad thing. I think that's a
weird ass mindset, to be honest with you. Because I think a real business person understands what they need to sacrifice to get to where they need to be. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, no, I don't think that's a real business person. I think you're just lazy. I think you're just not willing to work hard enough to get what you want. I just don't think it. I think when I ask somebody, why do you want to be an entrepreneur? I just don't want to work. That's just stupid. That's just dumb. That's not a good reason. I just think it's just a bad mindset, because if we really want to be technical, like, all these platforms, you're technically, like, I'm not going to say you're working for, but there is a certain guideline. If them niggas told you, yo, chill the fuck out, you're going to chill the fuck out. So let's keep it a buck.
I think you don't really even understand how to lead until you know how to follow.
Until you've been led, yeah.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think those things come along. I think you being a general in the service, you know what I mean? Like, until you served up under some jokers, you rose up the ranks, and now you the best general that the country's ever seen. I think that came from experience. I don't think that, again, whether it's Jay, Puff, all of those niggas, they learned up under somebody.
Yeah, I remember Jay-Z talking about him shining shoes. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
Puff was an intern first.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think that leadership, entrepreneurial shit, I think is some bumps and bruises you got to take before you can even establish that mindset.
And the other side,
I'm with you. To me,
I think the majority of people. Well, maybe I'm tripping.
To me, to add to your point, entrepreneur kind of has to mean, or should have to mean, a willingness to learn.
I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
It's one of the best experiences to learn, because that's what I love about entrepreneurship, is that, like, you might not know jack shit. You might not know anything in the beginning, and you throw yourself in a niche or wherever, right? And you learn throughout the way, and over time you just get better and better and better and better, and then to the point where you're at your peak, and then now you can help others get to where you are, right? Of course, you don't know how long, and yes, it is harder than a job. I do believe it's harder than a job. Right? But people see the end result of it, and then they make it look so easy.
A lot, especially today, a lot of the younger ones don't see none of that, especially with how fast, like, streamers is popping off. And
well, that's their problem. I can't even, that's their problem, man. I don't know.
Looking at somebody who damn near overnight is up here doing.
That's one tiny thing. And that's also.
But
that's very, like, I don't, I just.
So you think.
Yeah, that's what I said. They don't know the other side of it.
It's also, it may have
I read something the other day where they said they polled a bunch of kids and they were asking them, you know how you ask kids what you want to be when you want to grow up?
Yeah.
I mean, when you grow up?
Yeah.
Majority of the answer was YouTube streamer.
I can see that.
Like, that is.
Yeah, I could see that.
You thinking That's the way now.
Let's put a lot of faith in a lottery ticket.
Sure. Yeah, this new generation of kids is going to want to be influencers mainly. But it's very hard, but it's very rewarding.
Yeah. But they don't see it that way. They don't know that.
They don't know that.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should know. I'm not going to lie. Because you got to think about all the successful YouTubers, right? You think they're thinking about the percentage of people that actually get to live off of YouTube? You think they're actually paying attention to those numbers? For what? For what? You think people that are business people are actually paying attention to how many businesses fail in a year or in 2 years or in 3 years? You think they give a fuck about that? Why would you? Why would you care? Because you are you. You are putting in the work to make it successful. So there's no reason to look at those numbers. Because I do believe as entrepreneurs, you have to be delusional. You have to be able to eat shit and just deal with the, consequences. Right? And keep putting the time in.
To think in your head, this is the way. This is it.
Because even people that maybe catch the lick, you see him crash after that lick stops licking.
Yeah.
Nigga, Bobby caught a lick.
Yeah.
Bobby caught a lick a year ago. She was fish grease. Mm-hmm. She's done.
She won't be done though. She was.
But see, she got money, so she can expand at this point.
She was doing.
Hey,
shit
Bobby,
before,
call me, Bobby. DM me. Have somebody hit me.
Please, Bob.
You should not be done. You should not be done at all.
No, Joe Budden.
I think this was good. I think it was a great conversation. As the entrepreneur, you have to be able to sacrifice. You have to be able to learn or be curious. You have to be able to be focused. You have to be able to be open-minded, right? I think there's so many things that we have to do to be able to be successful. And so with that, and you got to be resilient. Holy shit. You have to be resilient. You have to be. There's no way you couldn't. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. And yeah, man, I'll see you on the next one.